Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And today we are watching 3 teaser trailers that have just released for House of the Dragon Season 2, The Boys Season 4, and Fallout. So these 3 teaser trailers released, I believe, about a day ago.
Yeah.
I've been hearing a lot of hype surrounding them. Because they were released at the same time, roughly on the same day, we thought we'd just do them in one big video. But
Yeah, smash them out.
React to them all at the same time, and then you guys can watch whichever ones interest you. I believe all 3 of these are coming out in the first half of next year, roughly.
Next year's going to be mental with the amount of shows that are coming out.
Yeah, it's a busy year. 2 of these shows we've watched on the channel already. Obviously, Fallout, it's brand new, so we haven't watched that before. If you guys enjoyed today's reaction, leave a like on the video, subscribe for more, and let us know what you thought of these trailers in the comments down below. First teaser trailer we're going to react to is going to be Fallout. Now, you know nothing about
Absolutely
Fallout.
not. Is it an FPS?
Yes, and an RPG at the same time.
Oh.
Kind of like Cyberpunk.
Oh, okay.
So I played Fallout 4. It's the only Fallout game I've played. I haven't played some of the earlier ones, which I know are even more hyped than anticipated. I'm not a huge Fallout guy or anything, but I did enjoy the premise. I enjoyed the game.
So the story was quite strong in the game.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll continue. I know there's like Fallout 4, but they're all, I think, individual standalone games set in a... The premise is similar. I won't even tell you what the premise is. I'll let you just watch it and we'll see what they set us up with.
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable life.
So they all like live in this dome and then it's like dangerous to go out or something?
No.
Oh.
You need to go home. All crows are an endangered species. And do nothing.
No, bugs are massive.
The world looks really good.
Survive up here. If you insist on staying, then you will have to adapt.
Oh my god, he looks creepy.
Oh. The Boy Studios behind this. I had no idea. Visually, so far, it looks very accurate to what I remember from the game.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely from the boys.
Yeah.
They are all living in that little dome thing.
Yeah, I'll explain the context after, but yeah.
Oh my god. Ugh. Very scary.
The hell is that eye?
So it's not just humans in this world. It looks
a-
like.
It's a post-apocalyptic world, so like the radiation's affected the way things are.
Oh my god, there are all fingers in there.
Damn. Yeah, the world building looks full on in this. Yeah, wow. Visually, it looks beautiful.
Wow.
I love the way it turned just more serious at the end. That was nice. And that's the iconic Fallout font, or very similar. So obviously, as 2 Fallout noobs, there's not a whole lot we can react to in that, other than just get a feel and a vibe for it.
Yeah.
Just to pick this up for you, the general setting is, well, at least in Fallout 4, is that nukes sort of are blowing up the Earth, something happens, it's a world war or something, don't quote me on the details, and then humans live in the go in the vault to survive. They get put in like cryo freeze or whatever and can live for like 100 years or whatever.
Wow.
And if they, if your time ends and you come back to life, you're coming to a very different world. Now in this world with radiation, it's been nuked, whatever, everything's changed. The life on it's changed. Things have been morphed. I don't think all humans only survived under the bunker. So some who have adapted to the radiation have probably, got the guy with the third eye, or lots of weird stuff going on. I'm not an expert on the law. I just know the premise roughly, but that's sort of what happens. It looked like at the end of that trailer, that was like how it begins with the city getting nuked and the world coming to an end and everyone's hiding in the underground bunkers. And then the world they come to find is very different.
Yeah, honestly, it reminded me, obviously knowing absolutely nothing, it reminded me of a mix between The Last of Us and then The Boys.
Yeah, okay. I think that's a good, yeah.
Yeah, especially like instead of superpowers, it's just like weird mutations and things like that. So it does look quite interesting. Even the types of, I'm going to say like monsters or radiation affected things, like they've been quite creative with it, and I don't know if they're like exact ones in the games and stuff, but like even the guy with all the fingers and
Yeah.
you know,
And a lot of iconic things that, again, you won't recognize, but like the dog is iconic. Those big suits, I remember playing with one, very fun.
yeah, when that big guy like came out, you're like,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he was fun. Even the ships, there's a lot of just, I'm very much a Fallout noob, and there's a lot of familiarity. The world looked very like what you'd expect from a Fallout world, so I can't only judge it from so far what it is, but it looks like it's seeming very faithful. And the way the trailer just turned serious, plus what we were seeing on the screen, looked very mature, brutal. So I think that could be a really fun series. We'll keep an eye on it, but that could be a fun one to
well, it's about time that they finally start making adaptations that are really close to the source material.
I know. All right, the next trailer we're going to react to is going to be The Boys Season 4. Now, I'm excited for this.
Same.
It's been a while since we visited The Boys World. It's probably been a year or two since we did it on the channel. We have done all 3 seasons on the channel.
Yeah.
It was one of the first bigger shows that we done. We were sub 10K subs at that point, so it's been a minute.
It has been a minute. I really do miss the worlds, and I miss, I don't know, all of you guys who are so excited about the worlds in our comments and stuff. And everyone has been waiting for so long for us to cover The Boys again.
Yeah, well, we haven't watched Gen V yet. We were planning to get to that probably closer to when The Boys Season 4's coming out. We'll sort of segue into that.
Hopefully they give us a date.
Yeah, if they give us a date. Otherwise, when schedule allows, but we are planning to do Gen V as well. We know that ties in and bridges the gap between Season 3 and Season 4. So stay tuned for that. But I'm looking forward to seeing probably Billy Butcher and Homelander's rivalry again. Like that combination, that face-to-face.
I want to say Frenchie in this.
A lot of good characters. Let's go.
The music already jays me up. I just Homelander sitting there.
Greece. All democracies fail.
Oh yeah, Head Popper. I forgot she was in
Fucking
this.
stupid. But if you crush the masses, who builds your monuments?
Oh my god, he looks
Who
broken.
tons
Oh
of
my god. Octopus Man.
Nah,
Oh, Frenchie!
the people will tear it apart themselves. You just gotta nudge them a little.
Oh shit, dude. This already looks intense.
All out war.
Be the one saving it.
Oh, of course he's happy.
That's
Like
creepy.
Like Caesar.
Oh no,
Oh,
this...
has he replaced the 7?
Oh, hell.
He looks different now.
What the hell? It's got a combination of epic and weird at the same time.
So much is going on.
What's your code name again?
The boys.
Oof. Who came up with that shit?
Hey, you can't speak.
Coming soon, no date. Oh. You just know some messed up shit happened, man.
Oh, come on. I'm just saying that blood and guts better not have been one of my boys.
Oh, there's a good chance it was. I think we don't even begin to know. But that,
He was smiling.
why is that surprising?
Oh, it's not. It's just disturbing.
Honestly, that was a very, very The Boys trailer. It was a combination of epic, mysterious, weird.
Creepy.
I'm pretty sure, I can't remember her name, but the one who's the head of board, like she runs, she's losing her hair, Ashley, this guy was like tied up on the floor and he's like, you crushed my bones or something. And it's some sort of kinky shit, I don't know. It's some weird shit.
Yeah.
Then you got some lady with like worms coming out of her mouth as a power.
Well,
There's a lot in that.
what I found interesting was that Homelander still had contact with Billy Butcher's son. Obviously not Billy. I know
Well,
it's Homelander's son.
That's not interesting. Don't you remember how it ended?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
of course.
but it's still there. I don't know. I mean, obviously they're going to show that.
Yeah. No, I think you cooked that one.
No.
Because the ending was literally the son being
Hating,
proud
yeah.
of... No, remember Homelander killed someone and the
Yeah.
son was proud of him.
Yeah.
So, like, they were closer than ever at the end and they flew off together.
No, I know. I'm just saying,
So,
like...
I'm fully expecting that they're going to be good friends in a good portion of this.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that not for all of it. You know?
Yeah. We'll find out, but it was cool. We saw Homelander looks as menacing as ever.
Oh, he
Butcher's-
is so creepy.
Butcher's doing his thing. Just
MM looks different. It's like he lost weight or something. And
I didn't really
think
notice, to be honest. I need to look at it again.
I think he's taken like some of the beard away and he's just got the mo. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like that trailer, it was just like flashes before my eyes, even though that's not how it was portrayed. So much was just happening. Even what's his name? A-Train. And he had like the hair in the jar, like, did you remember that scene?
Is A-Train even in it? I don't even think it's all A-Train.
A-Train, what?
Look, there's a lot going on, man. I saw a majority of it, but I didn't see every single scene. Like, it's been a while. It's been a minute since we've been in the boys' world, so I was just trying to remember, keep up with I was just trying to keep up with who everyone was. I remember the faces, obviously, but I was trying to like put everything together in the context.
Yeah.
But I mean, epic trailer. That was good. That actually does get me excited to get back into the boys' world, especially with these characters that we know and they're familiar to us. And I'm looking forward to seeing how their stories. You know, we saw even like, is it Mimico? Yeah, Mimico, Frenchie's girl, and just the whole team coming together. Starlight's there, you know. So it seems like Homelander's now won the favor of the people. At least a good portion of them.
Yeah.
And they're very much sort of a race against time to. They're in their own corner. They're gonna. He can sway people's opinion to hate them. It'll be interesting to see this little showdown.
I loved seeing Billy Butcher again. Just his voice gets me, like, it gets me, right? I don't know, just hearing him is so cool. But then he was, I don't know if you know, and I don't remember his name exactly. I think his name is Jeffrey Morgan, maybe. He's married to someone that I love from One Tree Hill. But he was a massive character, or he is a massive character in The Walking Dead. Which I know. That's the only thing I know from The Walking Dead. Just him.
Well, I think that we didn't see in the trailer, fair enough. But I am really hoping that we get to see Edgar come back.
Ooh.
Especially because we've recently been watching Breaking Bad on the channel. We've come to know Gus. Great actor.
Yeah.
Love him even more now. And I always loved Edgar. So I would love to see him. Him and Soldier Boy. Like, those two come back next season. Peak.
Yes, we definitely need to see them. And neither of them were in this trailer.
Makes sense. Because they would be reveals you'd want to hide and save for the episode if they came out. And the last of the 3 teasers, and probably the one that we're most excited for.
And probably the one you guys are most excited for.
Majority of you. The one that really put our channel on the map was House of the Dragon, Season 2. Now, when we covered the first season, many of you will know we hadn't watched Game of Thrones. It's how we came into the scene as people who had never watched Game of Thrones, watching House of the Dragon for the first time. That then led into us watching all 8 seasons of Game of Thrones on the channel.
Yeah, and you guys actually really like that new perspective as well of people who watch House of the Dragon first and then moved on to Game of Thrones rather than, you know, most of the world watched Game of Thrones a while ago.
Yeah, and Game of Thrones is very near and dear to our hearts. It is what allowed us to go full-time on the channel.
Yep.
It is what built a good portion of our community and, you know, made us go from a very small channel to a reasonably sized channel.
And I mean, also because it is such a great series. Like,
oh yeah, it was one of the all-time favorite series in spite of its flaws for us.
We are honestly experiencing the Game of Thrones effect, which many of you have explained that after you watch Game of Thrones, a lot of things don't come near it, and it wasn't really the case before that.
Yeah, a lot of series even that we've gone back and rewatched that we liked before, we're like, oh, this actually isn't that amazing anymore.
Yeah. So now it'll be interesting to go back to our origins, back to House of the Dragon Season 2. I mean, I personally want to rewatch the first season before the second season comes out. Just a bit of a refresh. And we were noobs back then. We had no idea.
We had no idea. We'll definitely need a rewatch before we do season 2 on the channel. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Errors were made in the hours following King Viserys' death.
She's broken.
The war be fought.
David.
So nice seeing the world again.
Many will die.
Oh, who is he?
Oh,
Cutting.
shit.
Eventually ascend the throne.
He looks pretty dark. Christian Cole.
There is
Oh,
no war
beautiful.
so hateful to the gods.
Everyone's just slicing
Sort of
and
surreal
dicing.
after Game of Thrones. Now we're seeing like
Kin.
back here.
Oh, did you see that face off?
And no war so bloody as a war between dragons.
Oh no, we're gonna see fights between dragons. Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh.
god, man. You just know it's gonna be absolutely mental.
Wait, is that all we're getting?
Yeah, it's the shortest of the three, unfortunately.
Holy shit.
Oh man. Too hyped for that one.
I love when they have that like serious voice over. It's really cool.
Tells like
And
the story as it goes, yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of like context, but there isn't at the same time for what's actually happening on screen.
It was really, for me, that was very nostalgic in a way because, again, like I said before, just how important that journey has been for us and how special it was. But also because even though it's still the Game of Thrones world, right? So it still feels like a connection to, you're seeing the Iron Throne, you're seeing the kingdom, you're
The
just seeing
dragons.
the dragons, you're seeing the, Targaryens and
Yeah.
a lot of these characters, in a way, like even though we haven't watched it since we did on the channel, seeing Daemon, seeing Rhaenyra, seeing all these characters, they've got more value now, and I feel like I know them better now that we've gone through the whole journey of Game of Thrones.
But we know the history to some degree.
Yeah.
Through Game of Thrones. And a lot of you may not know, when we watch Game of Thrones, there are a few spoilers with dialogue about House of the Dragon, but we actually skip
Skip them.
those.
Yeah.
So we're like,
That's
even
right.
though we've watched Game of Thrones, we actually have no idea what's going to happen in this story.
Yeah, I think it was when Joffrey's showing off to Marjorie in the, what's it called?
The throne room?
I think it was like the
Oh, the Sept?
yes. Anyway, something like
The
that.
Sept of Baelor, maybe?
Showing off, we skipped that, and there was one more scene, and we had that mods warn us, and we skipped those time codes. So yeah, we are really like, we don't know House of Dragon spoilers at all.
We're still noobs.
Yeah. So I mean, Rhaenyra's coming in hot this season for sure. Like she lost her son at the end of the last season.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Daemon's gonna do some whack shit.
It's hard to see Alicent like that, especially from the origins of where they came from. I feel like when we rewatch, it's going to be a shame seeing the start.
The funny thing too is though, when we first watched it, like we were like couldn't believe the characters had turned dark and whatever. And I'm probably still shocking, but having watched Game of Thrones now, I'm coming to season 2 fully expecting I'm expecting it. I'm expecting death and a lot of those things, and they're still going to be shocking. But we were really like we were big Sweet Summer Children when we first started watching.
I know. Well, you know what's interesting? I mean, now looking back on it, it's kind of wild. But when we first watched House of the Dragon, incest was like a really new thing, watching it and whatever.
Yeah.
But I was rooting for Daemon and Rhaenyra from the start. I was like, oh, this is weird, but it feels so like, you know.
You're a sick woman from day one.
Oh.
It will be kind of surreal getting back into that world, to be honest, because we did House of the Dragon, then the whole Game of Thrones, then we're going back 200 years. Even watching this trailer, it was sort of, I was like, holy shit, like, these are the events before everything, you know? And you guys probably felt that in season 1, but now we're getting to maybe feel what you felt in season 1, and it's just sort of putting the dots together. And in a weird way, we've watched the show and then come back to season 2. It almost makes it feel like it's not over, which is not over, but it makes it feel like that Game of Thrones journey is not over. Almost as a feeling in me like, maybe we can change things. Maybe we can do things better, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe we can remake the last season, but yeah.
I know, yeah. Well, I think it's been confirmed that there's going to be like this whole universe of...
Yeah, we saw some news that there was a whole bunch of spin-offs to Game of Thrones that were being confirmed.
I'm excited.
We'll wait to see more, but if there is, that's epic, and we got into the universe at a good time.
Yeah, I just have like this excitement in my chest, even after watching that trailer. I'm just really looking forward to seeing more of the world.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed us watching these 3 teaser trailers. We've only started doing trailers recently, but some of the ones that relate to the shows that we watch, we enjoy doing them. Make sure to let us know feedback in the comments. Let us know if you enjoy watching trailers alongside us. Let us know what you thought of these trailers. And don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe so you know when we upload next. Take care of yourselves, guys, and we'll see you on one of our next reactions.
See ya.